G'day mate, welcome back to my crazy little life that I have. Chainsaws. 029, nice long tour. Now the guy who owned this is old bloke, old mate. Mr. McCall works in Australia, old mate. Now he put this thing together himself. He was telling me that he worked his brother's lawnmower and he's done a lot of work over the years. So to me it sounded like he knew what he was doing. So I'll show you what was wrong with this thing. Now, we'll go by a crankshaft first. I pulled the whole motor because he put a new motor on this. And I thought, well, I'll check. I didn't like running saws that I couldn't start. The symptoms were it would run, but it wouldn't keep running. So I thought, yeah, pulse line. Turned out he said to me, I replaced that. So he replaced the carby. He started doing more work to this thing. So I thought, something's wrong with the thing. I might as well have a look and pull the thing completely down, which I did. And I found the piston. I'll show you that piston second. The seals on the crank seals, that is no good. They're really loose. That one there's real loose. So I say they're airly. That one there's a bit tighter, but they're too loose. You should be able to spin them like that, by hand easily. It should be a bit more tighter. So, and I know there's crankshaft seals. Now, that's the flywheel. That's the flywheel side, and that's the PTO side. The piston is down back to front. So you're running the saw, or trying to run the saw with the piston the wrong way. What that does there is your ring pins there to locate the ring on your motor, or actually over the exhaust ports, or almost hanging in it. So you'll be liable to drop a piston ring in the exhaust port. So the rings, they are there on one of the rings. I can see with my bad eyes. The end of the ring there, the points are gone on one of them. I think it's that one. Yeah, that one needs to snapped off. So, these new rings, I probably couldn't use it once you turn it around, but piston on back to front. That's the first thing. Everything else is just weird. The bolts on this thing here, I don't know why they're braised up on the ends. You might find that, not sure what's in that. The bolt, the nuts holding the bolt or the exhaust, they're the wrong size one. So, just weird things. And now, I think I found really weird. I'll pause you and bring you back up. Right, just missed out. My kids were picking on me and they were laughing at me. Anyway, my daughter's going, "G'day, mate. Well, I'll do that with you. G'day, mate." Now, the other part was missing off this saw was the intake. That part there, it's meant to have a ring into that. As far as I know, the ring part's missing, so I ain't got that. The washer behind the clutch drum, behind that, as far as I know, there's meant to be a washer. That's gone too. Yeah, you placed the carby because it wouldn't run, so that was the carby camera. I'll wardrobe, they'll go back on hopefully. We'll change the carby. You should place the air filter and the bolts for the cylinder. I've got these big spacers and washers on the side. I was just trying to hold the old mate down. Thought, I do a little bit thinking. Trying to help him out, get him back where he wanted. But this bit I thought was funny. Now when I picked the saw up, I picked it up, you turn it over and, turn it over and you go, has it got compression and all that crap? And I thought, what's that? That's a muffler. And I said to him, something's loose. And he goes, oh, I know what it is. I said, listen, something's rolling around inside the muffler. Now if you look at that muffler, just look at that muffler. If someone's rolled that up, ground it back, it's not square, not flat, it's concave, I had trouble getting it off. Look at the front, there's only two tiny little holes. Someone rolled all that up. So they modified it, didn't like it, and rolled it all back up. So this saw has it's heavy too, so it's been retarded. I know these mufflers are meant to have two holes there and two holes up there, so I've been making around, but just trying to make something work for an old bloke, and it didn't work out, so I'm wondering if this is any good because there's a burn mark just here on the plastic. To me, that looks like it's ready to break. I'm not quite sure. I do have another one of these saws, but what do you guys do? What would you pay for this saw running and going in a good manner? Would you pay $200 for the saw completely running and still got bar and chain stuff down there? But is it worth $200 fully running? Because I don't know what charging for repairs is. I have another one of these saws behind me, which I get pinching parts off. It's got a good steel motor, not a Chinese one like this, but it's just like, is it even worth repairing? Like, he had the fuel on the roll too, so the angle in here front, so just things like that. That's kinked a little bit. I don't know, is it worth fixing or not? Because it's only a small saw. It'd probably suit him, but they don't make us. I don't like running on saws. They've been played with and they don't run. Hey guys, over there.